When you hear the word uranium, the first image that pops into your head is probably a giant mushroom cloud. We all know nuclear bombs have detonated over Hiroshima and over Nagasaki, but so far no one has been crazy enough to set one off inside the Mariana Trench. Any brother who paid attention in geography class knows the Mariana Trench is the deepest scar on our planet. The picture in your head is likely this. We detonate a super nuke in the deepest abyss, and with a deafening roar, the Earth shatters like a watermelon kicked by a giant, crumbling into cosmic dust. But if we actually gathered all the uranium-235 on Earth, stuffed it into the trench, and pressed the button, could we actually achieve this planet demolition plan? First, let me throw a bucket of ice water on your imagination. Earth's diameter is 12,742 kilometers. The Mariana Trench, just 11 kilometers deep. That's less than 1,000th of the diameter. Let me visualize this for you. If we shrunk Earth down to the size of a standard basketball, the Mariana Trench would be 0.2 millimeters deep. Brothers, if you stick a piece of printer paper on that basketball, the paper is thicker than the trench. So you think the trench is a gate to hell? To the Earth, it's not even a pore. It's just a tiny scratch on the skin. Hoping to destroy the Earth from there is like taking a level 1 wooden sword to fight a level 99 world boss. Apart from a string of miss indicators, you aren't dealing any damage. Now some of you might say, forget the location, I believe in raw power. So exactly how much power does all the uranium-235 pack? Let's look at what humans currently have. The proven global uranium reserves are about 8 million tons, but only 0.7% of that is the weapons-grade U-235. That gives us roughly 58,000 tons. If we detonate all 58,000 tons at once, that energy is roughly 1% of the Chicxulub asteroid impact that wiped out the dinosaurs 65 million years ago. Did you hear that? 1%! We can't even finish off the dinosaurs, let alone the planet. I can hear the comment section already. Hey, you're only counting the mined uranium. I said all of it, every single atom. Fair point, blind monk. You found the blind spot. According to the Book Silicate Earth model in geochemistry, our crust and mantle are actually rich in uranium. If we process the entire planet, theoretically we could extract about 2 trillion tons of U-235. Now we're talking astronomical numbers. Assuming we have advanced alien tech to make these 2 trillion tons undergo 100% fission, which is physically impossible, but let's pretend, the energy released would be 1.6 times 10 to the 29th joules. That is equivalent to 380,000 dino-killing asteroids hitting Earth simultaneously. Sounds apocalyptic, right? Sounds like Earth is definitely toast this time? This brings us to a hardcore physics concept, gravitational binding energy. Simply put, Earth is a sphere because gravity holds all its stuff together tightly. To shatter the Earth, to make it fly apart and never come back, you have to overcome this gravity. Earth's binding energy is 2.24 times 10 to the 32nd joules. Remember the Death Star in Star Wars? When it vaporized Alderan, it delivered enough energy to overcome that binding energy. But our stash of 2 trillion tons of uranium? Its explosion energy is only 0.07% of Earth's binding energy. Yes, 0.07%. To a massive object like Earth, that's not an explosion, it's a mosquito bite. But just because the Earth doesn't break, doesn't mean we can pop the champagne. If that explosion happens while the planet stays intact, for us living on the surface, it's game over. The heat would instantly vaporize the ocean above the trench, sending a super-pressurized steam column shooting into space. Shock waves moving at hypersonic speeds would sweep the globe. The Pacific Ocean would literally be boiled alive. Mega tsunamis kilometers high would swallow every coastal city. So Earth survives, but we are definitely history. Since uranium failed, is there anything that can destroy the Earth? Yes, as a responsible science YouTuber, I must give you the ultimate answer: antimatter. When antimatter meets matter, it converts mass to energy with 100% efficiency. It is the ultimate weapon of the universe. According to Einstein's E equals mc squared, to generate the energy needed to shatter Earth, we would need about 1.25 trillion tons of antimatter. That sounds like a lot, but if you compress that antimatter into a ball, its diameter would be less than 10 kilometers. So if aliens throw a 10-kilometer wide ball of antimatter at us, that's the real curtain call.
In summary, you can hollow out the Earth, turn every ounce of uranium into a bomb, and you still can't break this rock. Humans always overestimate our power, constantly shouting about destroying the Earth or saving the Earth. The truth is, Earth has survived for 4.6 billion years. It has seen way worse things than us. It doesn't need us to destroy it, and it certainly doesn't need us to save it. The only thing teetering on the brink of destruction is humanity itself.